All right, Shalom, Akiyam out there. First and foremost, giving all praises to Yahawashi Shai, Kal Halal Yahawashi Shai, Mashanaka Bazakwanyam, which is to say, double honors to the elders of Greatmillstone, Elder Tahar, Elder Gabar, the Ramla, Elder Rakah, on down, and Shalom Wakasai Laha Bakiyar, which is to say, peace and mercy to the elect man out there pushing in sincerity and in truth, the ones who studying and with balance and taking this truth serious. You know, and ever since this morning, since I woke up, the spirit was on me heavy to jump into this topic of the importance of studying, because just this previous week, Elder Tahar went into how guys are lukewarm and just going through the emotions, man. And a part of being lukewarm is because you're not studying, man. You know, studying is important. You're not studying, which is causing you to be lukewarm. You know, studying is very important because through studying, that's how you learn Yahawah Shai, man. That's how you learn them. That's how you that's how you learn Yahawah Shai. How could you bring a person to righteousness, or how could you bring a man to salvation if you're not studying? You wouldn't know how to teach that man how to be led to salvation, man, to righteousness, to Yahawah Shai, man. And how could knowledge, wisdom, and understanding be your stability of your times if you're not studying, man? Because the knowledge, wisdom, understanding is these words of Yahawah Shai, man. So that just goes to show you the importance of studying, man. How you gonna become a new creature, man? You know, because we brought from this wicked world into the truth. How you gonna separate yourself from the world to the truth if you're not studying, man? Studying is very important, and that's what we need to be doing, man, because that's part of the ticket of us getting out of here, man. Us having faith, you know. And I'm gonna jump straight into the lesson. I'm gonna try to make it short and sweet. I'm gonna show you, you brothers, something the Most High revealed onto me, dealing with a couple Greek words. Because one thing that we're told to study. Study is we got to go into the Greek too, so you can get a better understanding on what it is that you're reading, man. All right, and let's jump to this verse. It's 2 Peter chapter 1 verse 10. It says, "Wherefore the rather, brethren, give diligence to make your calling and election sure. But if you do these things, you should never fail." Right, now let's jump to this scripture. 2 Timothy 2:15. It says, "Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High, Abba Yahawah Shai, a workman that needeth not to be ashamed, rightly dividing the word of truth." Right? Because when we out there teaching, man, you gotta know how to rightly divide the word of truth, and that comes through a thing called studying. All right, that's what it comes through, man. All right, now let's go to this. Let's go to the Greek word for diligence in 2 Peter 2:10. It says the Greek word right there is spoudanzo, all right, and it says to hasten, make haste, to exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence, man. You know, we all know to give diligence, you know, to give it your all, give it 100%, go hard, man. Be of consistency, right? Now, that's the Greek word for diligence in Peter's 1:10, right? Now let's go to back to 2 Timothy 2:15. Now let's look up this word study right here. It says, hey, look at that. The same Greek word, spoudanzo, for study. It says to hasten, make haste, to exert oneself, endeavor, give diligence. The same Greek word in the book of Peter's, man. So the same Greek word for diligence and the same Greek word for studying, the Greek word for diligence and the Greek word for studying is the same, man. You know, so I just show you gotta give your diligence. You gotta give your diligence and studying, man. You know, it's important to be studying, man. All right. How you going? The scriptures speak about knowledge, wisdom, and understanding being the stability of your times, man. Hold up, if a man not studying, how you gonna have that knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man? You know, it's not time to be lukewarm, man. It's a time to give your diligence, man. To give your study and put your studying in. Now, when you read, jumping back to 2 Tim 2:15, it says, "Study to show thyself approved unto the Most High," man. When you studying, you're not showing yourself to be approved to this next man. You're not showing yourself to be approved onto your brethren, man. You know. Now, in a way, you are to show that when you studying, you know, that let brothers know that you in the spirit, but ultimately the max thing that you when you studying is to show yourself approved unto Yahawah by Yahawashi, man. All right, because that's the one that could save you. Your brethren can't save you, man. Your brethren is giving diligence to see if he can make his calling and election sure himself, man. He the one he's studying to show himself approved on the Yahawah Yahawashi himself, man. You know, and I'm gonna let's jump to this book of Romans chapter 14. Romans chapter 14 verse 22. It says, "Has thou faith? Have it to thyself before Yahawah Yahawashi," man. That's what's wrong with a lot of guys out here, man. They trying to prove themselves to men. That's you're not in the right spirit, man. You got to prove yourself to Yahawah Yahawashi, man. You got to get in your studying and prove yourself to Yahawah Yahawashi, not to man. All right. Your faith got to be proven to Yahawah Yahawashi, because he's the one that can save you. All right. It says, "Has thou faith? Have it to thyself before the Most High." It says, "Happy is the man that condemneth not himself in the thing which he alloweth," man. Now, a man that will condemn himself in the things that which he allows is a man who not studying, man. If you're not studying, your spirit will condemn you, man. Right? Because really, it's the spirit of Yahawashi. It's the spirit of Yahawashi, the comforter, that comes down and helps you with your reading, man. Now, if you're not doing that, the spirit of the comforter you're gonna be condemning yourself. The spirit gonna be letting you know, man. All right, the spirit is gonna be letting you know. Let me get this quick precept. This quick precept, because your mind will let you know if you're not studying enough, man. All right, this is Sirach chapter 37, verse 14. It says, "For a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen that sit above in an high tower." So your mind will be letting you know, man, you're not studying enough, man. So it said, a man's mind is sometimes wont to tell him more than 7 watchmen. A job of a watchman is to sit up on the top of a tower, and when danger or anything come to the city, they blowing the trumpet. They trying to let you know, everybody, warning, warning, warning. Danger is coming. And it says your mind sometimes want to let you know more than 7 watchmen, you know. So your mind will be telling you if you're not studying enough, man. You will know if you're not studying enough, man. You know, studying it comforts you, man. It comforts you. It keeps you meditating, and it keeps you in the spirit of Yahawah Yahawashi, man. You know, you would get done reading something, and then when you go out about in your daily life, it'd be crazy that scripture will reveal itself right after you just read it. You know, you'll be thinking to yourself, "I just read that at the house, man." And it'll reveal it. And when you get put in that situation, you will know what to do because you read the scripture on what to do. So you would think of that scripture you just read, and you would navigate yourself to righteousness instead of being in ignorance. Because if you're not studying, you're in ignorance, man. Let's look up this word ignorance. Let's look up ignorant, because ignorance comes from ignorant. It says from the Latin ignorante. Excuse me if I'm pronouncing it wrong. It says not to know, to be unacquainted, misunderstood. All right, to pay no attention to. So you will be in the state of not knowing if you're not studying, man. All right, you're gonna be in that state if you're not studying. You're gonna be in ignorance, man. And then that could lead you to being fucking booted out, man. That could lead you to getting a boot because you wasn't studying. So then you was led in ignorance of not knowing, and you made the wrong decision, man. When all it took was for you to study. You know, studying is very important. All right, and let's jump to this scripture, Revelations chapter 1 verse 3. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy. It says, blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things which are written therein, for the time is at hand. It says, blessed is the man who readeth, right? Why is he blessed? I'm gonna focus on one of the like very important things of why he'll be blessed. Let's jump to Isaiah chapter 33 verse 6. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times." So we understand that harsh times is coming. Yahawashi is finna let this white man loose on us, man. Really loose on the wicked, man. He gonna FEMA camps, concentration camps, death, famine, destruction, everything that people fear, man. Yahawashi is gonna be letting that loose, right? And during them times, the stability is gonna be your knowledge, wisdom, and understanding, man. The things that you've been studying, man. You know, having faith in Yahawashi, that's what you get when you study, man. You get the faith of Yahawashi. You get that blessing, that blessed of reading, that stability. You think about the scriptures in every situation that you get put in, man. You're thinking about the scriptures, man. So that's really important in studying. All right, let's read it again. It says, "In wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times, and strength of salvation. The fear of the Lord is his treasure." And you learn the fear of the Lord by reading Yahawashi words. You learn like guys who for instance, Saul, he fucked up, and the Lord cast the spirit away from him. You learn that fear not to do what Saul did. That's a part of blessed is he who read, man. So I focused on the blessed part of being able to be stable in these coming times, man. And that's going to come through reading. All right, let's jump back to Revelations 1 and 3. It says, "Blessed is he that readeth, and they that hear the words of this prophecy, and keep those things that are written therein, for the time is at hand." It says, and hear the words of this prophecies, and keeping them things that are written therein, man. Because when Yahawashi let this loose, you're going to understand that if you was reading, you're going to understand that this is the Lord that's doing it. And he said that he will guide me. He will be my guide. You know, he said, Nas wisdom understanding Nas wisdom understanding of his word will be my stability. So you got to jump into that reading, man. Reading is important, man. It's important to study, man. That's very important. Now, you can't overstudy. All right. You gotta set yourself on a schedule, man. You got them guys that be trying to jam their brain, man. One of our wisest king of Israel, King Solomon, told us about that. And we understand if King Solomon was the wisest man in Israel at his time, you know he was reading heavy. He was reading books, man. He was reading every book that his heart desired to read. And he understood, like, oh damn, if I'm reading too much, I'm starting to weary my mind. That's why he had it written down in Ecclesiastes in the Bible. This verse I'm finna read. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12, verse 11. Slakia, 12. It says, and further, by these my son be admonished. Admonished. Let's look up this word admonished real quick. It's this is the word admonish. It says remind. This is in the etymology. It says remind, urge, exhort, warn, give warning. So when King Solomon was quoting this scripture of it, in Ecclesiastes 12, he said to be admonished, be warned. And then he goes on further to say, of making many books there is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh. So you got to give yourself balance in your studying, or you will weary your flesh out. And what better man could you hear that from than from King Solomon? Which is, you know, the spirit of you could receive it is Solomon. All right, I mean Slakia is Yahawashi. All right, so you got to balance your stuff, balance yourself out with your study, and get yourself on a set schedule. You know, battle Satan, because Satan will make it to where you trying to study, but he's blocking you from studying. It could be due to a woman. It could be due to a video game. It could be due to you just being lazy, man. You know, you got to be rebuking Satan, man. Learning prayers on rebuking Satan. You know, you got a perfect prayer in Zechariah. Zechariah. Let's go to it real quick. Zechariah 3 and 2. This particular verse, you could look it up in a blue letter, man. You could look it up in a blue letter. Look it up in a blue letter. Right here, you got the Syrian script. You could learn this and learn how to say it, man. You can study this right here and learn how to say it and rebuke Satan with this scripture right here, man. I'm gonna read it real quick. It says, and the Lord said unto Satan, the Lord rebuked thee, O Satan, even the Lord that has chosen Jerusalem rebuked thee. Is not this the branch plucked out of the fire? So you can learn this particular verse in the Hebrew, because we're taught to study the Hebrew, and you could learn it and put yourself in repetition of it and rebuke Satan in this scripture, man. All right, everything that was written aforetime was written for our learning, man. All right, so I think I pretty much hit all the points that I wanted to hit. Yep, I think I pretty much hit all the points I want to hit. So studying is important, man. You know, brothers, you got to get on your studying, man. If you new coming into the truth, you should have your own YouTube page. You shouldn't be sharing YouTube page with another brother. Neither should you not have a YouTube page. You should have your own YouTube page where you could study the videos too, man. Is part of studying is watching videos too. But you got to balance yourself out with watching videos and actually reading the book. You can't just watch videos all day, man. So you should have your own YouTube page. You should have a sword, man. If you ain't got a sword, you really fucking up, man. Get a King James 1611 sword, or get a regular King James with the Apocrypha on the side, man. All right, but you could get a King James Version Bible right at the 99-cent store, the Dollar Tree, wherever it's called in your city, man. It be costing $1, and it's crazy because it's a King James Version, man. And the scriptures speak about how the Lord was gonna feed us, man, with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding. All right, so you could go get that, go get a book if you ain't got one, so you get your studying on, man. We ain't in a time of being lukewarm, man. Those guys who don't want to study, who lukewarm, Yahawah Shemel Shai, he sees you, man. He sees you and he gonna spew you out of his mouth. And you don't want that, man. You don't want that. You wanna just be on top of your game, man. The scriptures say, hate not labor's work. And part of studying is labor's work. It is labor's, man, but you're not supposed to hate it. Because at the end it yields a peaceable fruit of righteousness, man. Within you, you become a better creature. You learn Yahawah Shemel Shai. You will be stable when these times come. All right, you'll be stable when these times come, and you'll be able to teach those who got questions, man. So this is the importance of studying. So brothers, get on top of yourself onto studying, man. That goes for myself too, man. Because we all deal with you have them phases where Satan is trying to block you from studying, but that's why you supposed to rebuke Satan in the name of Yahawah Shemel Shai, man. All right, and with that, I hope you was edified, and I'm gonna say Kah Halal Yahawah Shemel Shai, which is to say all praises to Yahawah Shemel Shai, Mashinakabat Zaquanyam, which is to say double honor to the elders of Greatmillstone, Elder Tahar, the Gabar, the Ramla, Elder Rakah, and Shalom Wakasa Laha Bakyar. Peace and mercy to the elect men out there that's pushing in sincerity and in truth and studying, man. All right, Shalom.